Hi, in this video, I'll be talking about episode 15 and 16 of Wura season 3. So, episode 15 opens up with Eve talking to her dad, like what's going on in regards to finding the gold and everything. So, basically, the gold is still missing, Biggie is still at large, everybody is just frustrated about the whole thing. Wura is, of course, very upset that there's nothing she can do to catch this guy. So she's just basically angry, and I feel she's transferring aggression to everybody in the house. And the dad was also complaining that he doesn't understand why Wura can't understand. I'm trying my best. She should not tell me how to do my job and everything. We also get to see Mr. Adeleke because he's trying to see a way, he's trying to come up with any way he can get close to Biggie, trying to see if there's anybody that would have information on Biggie. So he goes over to Paulina's bar. The guise of coming for a social visit, he chats with Paulina a little bit to see if Mide would have any form of connection with Biggie. And Paulina just told him that Mide had nothing to do with Biggie stealing the gold. Mide is done with that life, and she's very sure that Mide is not involved. With that being said, Commissioner goes over to look for Mide because he wants Mide to go undercover for him, basically as an inside guy, because he's familiar with Biggie and all these their criminal stuff. So he feels Mide can help him, track Biggie, or can get somebody that knows where Biggie is that could help them in finding out where Biggie is or where the gold is. With that happening, of course, Mide was very happy that if there's something he can do, that he would do his best. And of course, the commissioner also told him that if everything goes well, we find Biggie and we find the gold, that he would put in a good word for him to get like a reduced sentence, which was something that Mide was just over the moon about and was so eager to help Mr. Adeleke find Biggie. Then on the other end, we get to see Auntie Labake and Iyabo just talking and doing their usual gossip. Iyabo was gisting Labake about her lunch, where she cooked for her friend and everything that happened. And she was like, everything is going well, that it was okay, we're getting to know ourselves and everything. Then Auntie Labake also opens up to her that, oh, there's actually somebody she likes, but she's still working on things, so she cannot give her much information about it. And of course, Yaba was happy that, oh, there's actually somebody that they're interested in, that they're old, that they're not there. So they should also catch their phone and they should also make friends, that kind of thing. So they're just like gossiping about their little crush on these guys that they are both, feeling. Remember how I said in the previous episode that it seems like Labake has a crush on Fola? It is true. So she likes Fola. She has always liked Fola, and she runs into him, I think, in the market. So she invites him to lunch at her place. And of course, he obliged, he accepted, because I think from Fola's perspective, he sees them as friends. Like, Adilabake was there for him at certain times in his life, and he just sees her like a very good friend. So he didn't really hold much to it, and he was like sure that he would, see her by 3, they'll have lunch. So Auntie Labake was over the moon. She was so excited. She was like, she doesn't even know what to cook. She doesn't know what to do. Da, 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 da. Then, of course, with Yabo and Labake going back and forth in conversations about this mystery man that she's in love with, Yabo like asks her, who is this guy? Like, is this somebody I know? Then Labake tells her it's Fola. And the expression on Yabo's face was just sad. I'm sure in her head she's thinking, how can myself and my friend, be having these sorts of feelings for the same guy? And I feel she was going to take a step back in that case, and it just made her cranky. It changed her mood, but she did not let that show when she was dealing with Auntie Labake. She was even helping her, giving her ideas on what to cook, on how to go about things, and she was excited for Auntie Labake and her lunch date essentially. On the other end, we also get to see Wura. So Wura is frustrated at her gold still being missing. There's no insurance. Then JJ comes to her with this package that comes for her, and she opens it to see court summons. So basically, her investors are taking her to court, and she used the house as collateral for the loan she took. So basically, they were in debt, and the gold was like the only way they could get out of that debt. So now that the gold is missing and she doesn't even have insurance for the gold, she's basically going to lose everything she has, and she can't guarantee her being able to pay her minor salary. So it shows like how bad things actually are. And Jeje was like, Auntie, why did you say anything and all of that? So I'm like, even if she had said anything, what would Jeje have been able to do? So Bura has a lot on her page. She has a lot going on. Then also we get to see Kolapo and Wura having a conversation. She wants to know like what's going on, what is it that she's hearing about her husband having informants in regards to where Biggie might be. Kolapo, being how he is, tells her that oh, it's midday and everything. So Wura was just upset that how can her husband rely on media of all people to find Biggie and everything. It just doesn't make sense. We get to see Mide and the commissioner, having like a conversation in regards to okay, what's the plan? And basically, Mide is trying to see anybody that may have like connection in regards to where the gold might go. So I'm trying to find Biggie, but they could not find Biggie. So now they are trying to find the gold. Do you understand? So at least follow the goal, then that might lead them to Biggie. That's what they are trying to do. Then they meet up with this lady, the lady that gave me the loan some time back. I think her name is Ajoke. Mide feels that she would know something in regards to gold, the gold, where the gold is, or maybe who the gold was sold to. And even the way they went about it wasn't even smart at all, because the commissioner just came out and said, do you know where Biggie is? Blah 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 blah. I'm like, guy, like you're going undercover. This, you don't have your gun on you. You are just going to meet this babe that is crazy. She has a weapon on her, and you're just coming out like I need information on Biggie. And he's not even acting coded in regards to what he's doing. And I'm like, are you really the commissioner? It was just really, really annoying, that part. But yeah, so she pulled up a gun on him. So in the next episode, we'll get to see whether she pulls the trigger on either Mide or the commissioner. So that aside, with Auntie Labake and her lunch date with Fola, she is so excited. She sets up the table, the cooler, the plates, the drink, everything was set. She was just sitting waiting for Fola. Meanwhile, Fola was at Paulina's bar gisting with Dimeji in regards to his dinner date that he's planning for Iyabo. Dimeji suggested Sky restaurant. Mide was like, he saw this, nice place where they serve really good amala. He would like to take her. So as we were talking, he felt like he was missing something, like he was supposed to be somewhere, but he cannot remember where that is. Do you understand? He felt like there was a meeting or there was something he was supposed to do, but he could not remember in that moment. So he just continued on with his conversation because it was like, if it is that important, the person would call him. So that was how Fola stood until Abake up. She was so upset. She was just talking down on herself that it's her fault. That why would she think, Fola would want to have lunch with her? It was even her fault for, going out of her way to cook for a man. And Iyabo was just trying to calm her down and she should not talk down at herself. And it was really, really, sad to see that we've not even seen Biggie. So far, we've not seen the gold. So we don't even know what is going on there. And now it seems like the commissioner and Mide have gotten themselves in some serious trouble with no backup plan whatsoever. And now you also get to see in the next episode, Iyabo, telling Fola that she is done. She's not interested in, pursuing anything between the both of them, and that she just end things, and she just basically calls it quits with Fola, and I feel she's doing so because of her friend Labake. And yes, if you've watched these episodes, let's talk in the comment section. If you liked this video, please hit the like button. If you're new to my channel, subscribe, check out my other videos, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.